Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Well, what more can you say about J.J. Watt, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2014? It's a tremendous pickup here. He can do it all from the defensive end position and from tight end as well. One thing's for sure in this round, you're going to walk away with a great player no matter which way you go. And defensively, this team's going to hang its hat on stopping the run. So I like the pick here. He's one of the best around. Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower-rated player just to make sure you get coverage in all areas. Well, I don't fault the selection so much as I wonder if he'll really thrive in the system he's going to be asked to perform under. And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better. Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to him or go after someone who can help you up front? And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? These are the rounds you love to see. Some big names to choose from here. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into a starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. One thing's for sure, they can't help but get an impact player out of this round. And give these guys credit. They came into this draft with a plan, and they've really stuck to it.
begins today. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Vikings interplay this afternoon, ready to see what they've got and how or if these pieces are going to fit together. They'll match up here against the Philadelphia Eagles.
And Kai Forbath looks ready to get this one underway. Wayne's back, ready to field the opening kick. This game is underway. Wayne's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Coming on to the field, he has been a model of consistency since coming into the league out of Boston College, quarterback Matt Ryan.
Size is a talent when you talk about quarterbacks in this league, and Matt Ryan every bit of 6'5", and he plays tall, stands tall. One of the reasons why he has success.
First down at the 25. Matt Forte has the catch. Picks up 8 here.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
The Vikings take it from the 33. And the grab is made by Ladarius Green. The Eagles lined up in the nickel. Now first and 10. One-handed grab. First down at the 37. And that's a 2-yard gain. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Forte's handed the football. And they'll end up losing 5 yards on the run. Third down and 13. Wayne's got it on a pass that had some heat. From the red zone. Here's the first snap after the big play. Ryan from the gun. Nix is able to read that play and make the hit. Coming up, second down. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. And he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right. But they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
And now Ryan's going to take off. Got the touchdown, got the 2-point conversion. People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
And here's Todman. McCoy's taking the field now. This is his 6th season as a quarterback in the NFL.
we go now. Watch it now, Barney.
The Eagles snap it at the 31. Set up screen. Ball's all over that offense and brings him down. A multi-dimensional threat out of the backfield is Matt Forte.
Every team is looking for a running back that they can keep on the field. A guy that can run, protect the quarterback, and catch the passes on third down. Well, that's Matt Forte.
This will be second down.
All right, here we go.
McCoy's back in shotgun formation. Taking a look at this defense, a former first-round pick out of Michigan, cornerback Leon Hall.
Leon Hall can line up and play your best wide receiver one-on-one all over the field. Very few corners in the NFL have that kind of talent.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
McCoy's going to take it from the gun. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie makes that pickoff. Minnesota in for the score.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
Well, it looked like an interception, but it has to be confirmed from upstairs first. They're taking another look.
Let's remember, even though it was an interception by the defense, we got to judge it just like we would an offensive receiver. Does he have possession of the football? We'll find out.
Took a moment for them to validate it, but the word comes back from the replay booth. The play on the field will stand.
So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. The Vikings defense, Phil, has been truly dominant here today.
Sometimes when you see a game like this, you go, oh, it might be boring. But this defense has been so dominating and so active in what they're trying to do. It's been fun to watch.
First down at the 27. Gets the handle here. That's a gain of 6.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
First quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
Papa John's, where you always get better ingredients, better pizza.
The Eagles still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. It's second down now, right around 3 minutes remaining before halftime.
Here we go now.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And they get the sack.
A lot of things to look at if you're a quarterback in this league now, isn't it? You're looking at safeties, you look at linebackers, but you forget, hey, these corners can blitz. Good disguise, good timing, and a nice sack by the corner.
After getting to the quarterback again, it'll be third down and 12.
Hurry up, here we go. Gun.
McCoy has got it in the gun. Devontae Freeman with the reception. Gains 16.
No, guys. Not today, baby, not today.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Blue 90.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's tackled right at the 43.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. Second down now. McCoy's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the shotgun. Should have had it.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Third down and 6. The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
319.
McCoy's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
Canaan will be called on now to punt the football. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Vikings have to be pretty excited about the way this game has opened up for them as we near halftime.
Well, I know they love the way their offense is playing down the other side. You've got to do something different on defense. You know, there's a rule that says you can blitz if you want to. You don't have to sit back there all the time and be so passive.
Ryan standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they deck the quarterback. takes it from the gun. He's hit as he throws it. They face third down after the incomplete pass. The Vikings come out in a jumbo set. The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Corliss makes the catch. The Eagles call a timeout, their first. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. The Vikings believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. It's Forte in the backfield. The Vikings from the 27. Set up screen to Forte.
Well, there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
From inside the red zone. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Green's got it on the screen.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get.
And he's in.
In today's game, Jim, you always have to be alert in situations when the quarterback drops back to pass. You got to think he might be able to run out of the pocket. And that time, the defense not alert for it. Nobody's there, and he scrambles in for a touchdown. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Picks up the football at the 6. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Eagles didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. McCoy's back in shotgun formation. And it's knocked down.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
All right, here we go.
From the gun. Jumps up and hauls it in. The Vikings are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Eagles come to the line with an empty backfield. First and 10. Throws the pass. And it's batted down.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
All right, here we go.
Second down and 10. Jordan Todman with the grab. Peters there to make the tackle. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
Now let's go. 3-19.
McCoy is going to take it from the gun. Makes the catch. Falls in on the tackle. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. No huddle time. First down and 10. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out. The kick is good.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. Wayne's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards in this one-sided affair. There is a flag out. I saw the coach down on the sideline, and he is furious about that ball being kicked out of bounds.
Shoot, I have no stake in this game. I'm mad, too. You got to kick it off. The field is 53 yards wide, and we couldn't kick it in between those 53 yards. It's like you hitting the driver. You can't keep it on the fairway.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Bush is all over the ball carrier.
The Vikings defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down coming up.
Now let's go.
McCoy's got it in the gun. Secures it with two hands. That's his first reception today.
Well, if you guard guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
First down here after the completion. He's drilled as he throws. Second down following that incompletion.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. McCoy's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And here's the pass incomplete.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Detroit!
3rd down and 10. He had no time to get set.
The Eagles don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
All set to punt here.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Eagles defense, where was it the last time? They could not stop the pass.
Well, they were trying. I mean, they were working as hard as they could, but, hey, this group they're going against on offense, they're pretty good.
The Vikings have it at the 24. Matt Forte has the catch.
That's how we do, baby. Always rolling.
Forte lines up as the single back here. Ryan's going to take off with it. Got hit on release.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. Ryan's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. It's caught by Green. A foot race to the end zone. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
And they will not convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Vikings now ready to kick the football down the field. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Eagles have gone from bad to worse after an ugly first half. There's nothing here to shine in the second half either.
Have you ever had a situation like this where it's just really gone all against you and nothing goes right and you just were absolutely awful?
Every week I work with you.
Oh, there we go. Bingo. Man, you smashed that one out of the park.
Now let's go.
The Eagles from the 27. The give out of the eye. And that gains 1.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After running it, it's second down.
All right, here we go.
Here's the quick toss. Taking off. Gains 20. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Down to a minute to go in the third quarter, and a first down play coming up. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Coming to the line at the 44. Vic Ballard is in the backfield. 2nd and 2. Ballard's taking the handoff. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Ballard's going to take the handoff now. 3 quarters in the books, and this game hasn't been close. We're back after this. The fourth quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Todman has the catch.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
McCoy's completion percentage, 50% on the day. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They're setting up screen. Peters is going to make the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
3rd down and 4. Freeman's the receiver on the screen.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
The Eagles lined up, onside kick coming up. That kick came right at him, and it looks like the receiving team has recovered. The Vikings taking the field on offense, coming off a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
1st and 10. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. 2nd down and 5. Wireless on the receiving end. They'll mark him at the 22. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards. This offense has been spectacular today, Jim. Here they are in a red zone again. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to score.
2nd down and 7. Forte's got it. Screen. Gains about 3. Now looking at 3rd down.
Boy, it's going to create some controversy here. Going with the hurry-up offense when you have a big lead late in the 2nd half. And I guess there's just not a lot of love lost between these two head coaches.
Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
That could be construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
Looking across the middle. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Vikings setting up now, trying to recover an onside kick. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. Lawrence Timmons coming onto the field now, and he and all the other players on that unit can give themselves a big pat on the back for what's been a fantastic, dominant effort today, Phil.
Absolutely. Pat yourself on the back. They should. They hustled from start to finish, and to me, that was the difference in the game.
They come to the line of scrimmage, 1st down.
All right, here we go. Green 3.
McCoy is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Football rest at the 44.
Here we go now. Detroit! Detroit!
The Eagles have it at the 44. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down. The Eagles need to get to the 34 for a 1st down. Out of the gun. Wants to go deep. Ball's picked off. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
They bring in the extra tight end.
Down the field.
And he hauls it in. Mark him down for another reception. The Vikings are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line.
Now 1st and 10. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Down the field, one-handed, makes the grab. The Vikings will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
And now Ryan's going to take off. Dan picks up about 3. It's now 2nd down. And that's a touchdown late in this one. My goodness, Phil, there's certainly not a whole lot of sportsmanship down on the field right now.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where even I'm starting to feel bad for the losing team, and maybe it is time to call off the proverbial dog and let this game just finish a little bit more mercifully.
It's good. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings have gotten the job done with defense today. No doubt about that, Phil.
It's fun to watch them play defense, Jim. They've dominated out here today. They have great hustle. They have tremendous discipline. Not surprised they played so well.
And this will probably wrap things up here.
Green 39! Green 39!
1st down at the 25. Looking at every option. Incomplete. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But, no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe. Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
The first hurdle is out of the way. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Vikings got the season off on the right foot, but they definitely still have room for improvement as they take the field for the second time. They'll face a stiff test here as they square off against the Baltimore Ravens.
The Ravens ready here for the kickoff. Wayne's going to be deep here for the opening kick. We're underway here. Wayne's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Trotting on to the field. He has thrown for over 4,000 yards, 3 consecutive seasons. Quarterback Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan is noted to be more of a timing throwing quarterback, but this guy, when you give him a chance, he knows how to air it out and hit receivers in stride.
The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel.
Four down. Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
First down at the 24. Ryan's taking off. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
And the
offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Two tight ends on the field here. Going deep. And it falls incomplete. This defensive lineup is anchored by the 340-pound presence of defensive lineman Paul Soliai.
6'4", 340 pounds. And I'm telling you, you look at him, you think, oh, he weighs about 280 pounds. That's how in shape he is. Every defense needs inside presence, and Paul Soliai will give it to you. Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Vikings showing no fear this stage of the game, and they're going to go for it. The Vikings take it from the 23. Set up screen to Forte. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs. He won the Heisman Trophy in 2011 out of Baylor, Robert Griffin III.
Robert Griffin III, even if he couldn't run, will be a success in the NFL because this guy can throw the football.
Great starting field position for the offense. The Ravens from the 32. He runs with it right up the gut. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Second and 4. Handoff by Griffin.
The Vikings guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of 2 on that play. Third down on the way. Griffin from the gun. Ravens in the end zone.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
The Ravens lined up now for the point after. And a flag is down. And the point after is good. The defense a little jumpy right there. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Wayne's got a chance for a return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens defense walks back onto the field, somewhat inspired, I'm sure, about that last series when they came up with the fourth down play.
Yeah, listen, I agree. Sometimes you're in situations where you need to go for it on fourth down. But that last one, Jim, there was no excuse for that. That was just a horrible decision.
Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Airing it out. And they can't connect.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Second down after the incompletion. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Forte's out there to receive the screen pass.
Well, they talk about it's third down league. You got to pick up third downs to have success and win football games. Good play call, good pass, good catch. Now it's third and short. I like the offense's chances.
3rd and 3. Green on the receiving end. Thomas there that time for the tackle. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Ryan from the gun. Matt Forte.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. First down at the 47. Forte's got it on a pass, had some heat on it in the red zone. This play set up by the long gainer. Ryan takes it from the gun. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. And he's across for the touchdown. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first, ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and, of course, it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
They better hurry to get the snap. Got a flag. The Vikings have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. The play clock's running down. Makes the PAT. Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 7-7. The Ravens' return team is ready.
And a flag is down.
That kick out of bounds is going to cost them. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down at the 40.
Catch made. Defenses took center stage here in the first quarter, with both offenses looking to go back to the drawing board. Back after this.
Papa John's, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
Great grab there. Snags it with one hand. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Coming to the line at the 15-yard line.
First down following the long play. They'll run it here. And gains about one.
Gerhardt's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Double tight end formation. Handoff. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
The Ravens know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through, good solid run that time.
Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning.
Another handoff right back to him.
Gerhardt's trying to find a way to pick up that short yardage situation on third down, but the defense does an outstanding job, on especially the defensive line. Nowhere to run and no first down.
Drives it through for the field goal.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And here's Matt Forte, all set to get this next drive started. He's been carrying a heavy load for them today, Phil.
Yeah, he has, Jim. You know, usually when you're winning the physical battle out on the field, you run the football so well, you almost always are leading the game. So you cannot have any complaints about the run game. It's looked great.
The Vikings have it at the 24. Matt Forte has the catch. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end. First down at the 46. Forte's going to pull in the bullet pass. Wilson's in on the tackle. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout.
6 for the Vikings. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
The Ravens in position. Not much time left here in the first half, where they're now on the losing end of things. The score's 14-10. The Ravens return team is ready. Williams has got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Vikings defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you'd learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
The Ravens will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 14-10. The Ravens snap it at the 26. That's a gain of 8. The Ravens signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Griffin's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Griffin in the shotgun formation. And it's swatted away. Third down now. Screen. Toby Gerhardt grabs it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. Wayne's going to take this one from the 12. Williams there to make the tackle. And a run back of about 14. Wayne's not really established himself in this game yet, but as he heads onto the field for the next drive, he can at least take comfort in the fact that his team has the lead.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jim, and I think also the coaches must get him involved. You always want to get your star players involved, especially when you're talking about a wide receiver, throwing some easy passes, let him get going, and watch this offense even take off more.
You know these wideouts, they want the football. No one's going to get them now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
The Ravens return team is ready. He'll have a chance to take off. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. And they stop him from running it out to the 20, mark him down at the 19. The Ravens offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That's reception number 2 for him.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
First down here after the completion. Handoff made. And Curry's the one who made the big stop.
The Ravens running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Ravens snap it at the 41. It's caught by Adams.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Third and 11. And the pass is thrown away. Matt McBriar ready to boot this one away. Wayne's got it now. And that's a gain of 13. The Vikings lead, and you know why. Ryan's, of course, been at the head of that attack.
Man, what a day he is having, isn't it? And when you get open, it doesn't matter if you're wide open or it's a tight window. He is putting the football right on the money. What an impressive display of throwing the football.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Ryan's gonna scramble. It's wide open. Gains 20. First down coming up. The Ravens defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Heaving it down the field. One-handed catch. Down to a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. And a first down play coming up. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. He's got a wide open alley.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Trying to beat the play clock. The handoff to Matt Forte. In the end, it picks up only a yard. Breaking huddle at the 4. Goal line defense on the field. 2nd and goal from the 4. Handoff out of the I formation. The Vikings offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. The final quarter underway now with this snap. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Vikings for the point after. The point after is good. Ryan's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Vikings getting ready for the kickoff. There's a flag out. Nothing a coach hates more than giving them great field position with a kick out of bounds. First down at the 40. He'll throw it over the middle. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That was a really big hit on that receiver. I promise you, that receiver never thought that guy could hit that hard.
Failing to complete that one. So, second down here. The Vikings lined up in the nickel. Set up screen.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Griffin's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
The Ravens have been awesome today on first down. That time, it's a nice play design. They throw the football, picks up solid yards, second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. RG3 from the gun. The reception by Adams. Bush is in on the tackle.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Griffin's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Welcome back, coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. The Ravens from the 22. It's complete to Gerhardt. Taken down at the 21. So they complete one, and still it's second down. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Griffin's back in shotgun formation. The defense gets a sack. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Third down. Griffin's going to take it from the gun. That's dropped by Cooper, who couldn't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Going for it on fourth down. Griffin's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. The Ravens will take the snap from the 30. Intercepted. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. from the gun. Gonna try and scramble now. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Too easy, too easy.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Ryan takes it from the gun. He's touchdown, Minnesota. Forte's got his third touchdown of the game. Impressive showing today. Brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
Inside of the uprights. The Ravens return team is ready. And Williams has got it. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground. That return's good for about 26. The Ravens offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference. Now just playing for a little bit of pride, and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window.
JJ gets to the quarterback. The Vikings are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. Second down coming up. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. Going for the home run. But it's incomplete. On the way, third down. Looking to go down the field here. The Ravens are going to punt this one back. Wayne's got it at the 17. Wayne's tackled down at the 29. And a run back of about 13. And Matt Forte heading back onto the field. And their lead looks pretty safe at this point, and he's had a lot to do with them getting in this position. Wouldn't you say so, partner?
Oh, absolutely. Look, he is a star. We know that. We talk about him all the time. And what I love about him, he is just nothing but a team player.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel. Ryan's got it in the gun. Has the reception all alone.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Matt Ryan from the shotgun. It's caught by Sean Green. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
A new era begins today. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Vikings enter play this afternoon, ready to see what they've got and how or if these pieces are going to fit together. Their opponents in this one, the Minnesota Vikings.
And with that kick, we're underway. He'll take it from the 6. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Bridgewater's lined up. 2 tight ends set. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. Now for the offensive starters. At wide receiver, he started his career with Peyton Manning throwing him the football in Indianapolis. Here is Pierre Garçon.
He is a solid NFL receiver. He can play the slot. He can get open on the short passes, and he's very strong competing for the football when it's thrown down the field.
Wagner with the sack.
There's nothing worse early in a football game to get sacked by the defense if you're a quarterback. Now you sit there and go, is this going to happen all day long? Does it change the process how you play? Do you get rid of the football quicker? A lot of things go through a quarterback's mind.
And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Peyton's going to look for space now. Taken down at the 27.
Peyton, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score.
Man left.
First down at the 27. He's got the catch. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Second down and 4. The catch is made by Daniel Fells.
Not gonna happen today. All day.
We watched them in practice this week, Phil. Practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football game. They got the quarterback and the receivers to make it happen. Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
The line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Takes the hit and throws. One of the players to watch on this offense coming out of the slot is Lance Moore.
You need 3 receivers in the NFL now, 1 for each side on the outside, and you need a slot receiver who knows how to do everything, read coverages, beat linebackers, beat safeties. That guy's Lance Moore.
Handoff, runs it in for the touchdown.
Not everybody's able to run the football in near the goal line for scores anymore in the offense. It's just too hard. But this offense, tough. The offensive line, give them credit. They gave the running back enough room, and he got in there for the score.
Extra point was good. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Vikings offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit. One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on many tackles. Bobby Wagner.
He was drafted because he had great speed in college, and that speed, you see it in the NFL. He is a tackling machine and a great linebacker.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking long. K.O. almost gets the pick.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Johnson's lined up as the single back. And it's knocked down.
The Vikings really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Vikings face 4th down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football. The Vikings don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Vikings really have great faith in their offense. They go for it on 4th down, and that faith paid off, and they picked it up.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Coming to the line at the 45. 2nd and 10. Johnson takes it on the toss. It'll be 3rd down.
Fourth. Sit. Wait 90.
And that's Chancellor, who almost came away with a pick. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Let's go. 180. 180.
The Vikings absolutely do not have a lot of plays in that playbook for 4th and long, so I'm still sitting up here wondering, why did you go for it?
The Vikings offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. When you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Second and 3 after that last carry. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Grabs it with one hand.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special.
It's first down as they head to the line. Welcome back to this defensive showdown. Coming to the line at the 32.
Zebra, zebra, zebra.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost them 5 yards, a delay of game. Second down here. It's an empty backfield for Manning this time. They'll go shotgun here. And he's taken down.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The Vikings get set at the line, needing to get to the 22 for a first. The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. And they deck him.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. He wants to return this one. Brought down by Bryant. That return's good for about 14.
The Vikings look to be almost certain to come away with points the last time they had the ball, but instead of attempting a field goal, they went for it on fourth down and were unable to convert. Let's see what they do with this possession.
Yeah, look, this isn't high school or college football where you get many, many possessions. In the pros, you don't get that many. When you get a chance to get points, you got to take advantage of it and take those points.
They need to get the play off. Toss to the outside. Johnson's tackled down. Ends up picking up one.
Johnson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Looking to go deep. Nice catch. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Now on the move. Muhammad Wilkerson with the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. Nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Flag is out. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Following the penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 19. Following the penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 19. Bridgewater by himself in the backfield. Latimer's got it on the handoff. And in for the touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now, on the defensive side, you've got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
Let's go.
Courtney Upshaw brings the quarterback down. That hurts. The 2-point try is denied. The Vikings in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. That's a timeout call. The Vikings preparing for the onside kick. The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it.
The Vikings stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 6. Makes the reception.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Manning's going to take it from the gun. Got drilled as he throws it. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. The Vikings lined up, bunch formation. Manning from the shotgun. He reaches up and grabs it.
The Vikings do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Zebra.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun. Peyton's going to take it the distance. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
There's a flag right there. And the extra point is good. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Vikings lined up. Everybody split out wide. First down at the 30. The give. Slashing to the right side.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense. Second down, 3 to go. They complete it over to Charles Clay. That's his first reception today.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Launching it deep. Comes down with it. No, the defender tips it out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Let's go. 180.
Second down and 10. Upshaw's able to read that play and make the hit. The Vikings call a timeout and are left now with only one.
Nice play, baby. Nice play.
This is third down. The Vikings need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. From the gun. What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Johnson's lined up in a single back formation. Miller's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Vikings thought they had a play that was going to work on 4th and long. Look, that's a great situation for the defense to be in, and they come through and stop the offense.
First down at the 46. Brings it into his body. He's in the clear. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
The Vikings in position. They're going to go with the onside kick. The Vikings signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. The Vikings now lining up for the onside kick. And a flag comes out. That onside kick attempt did not travel 10 yards, which is an automatic penalty. This will be the last play before halftime. Tosses the football. And that's going to be a safety. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight. And the hands team does its job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted. The Vikings offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum kickoff is a comeback in.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. Nobody had more rushing touchdowns last year than Marshawn Lynch, 17, and he'll provide his new team plenty of toughness from the running back position. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front or get yourself a player in what we call kind of an interesting choice there? I'm not entirely convinced that he's going to thrive in the system they plan on running. Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now, or do you try and push your luck? Boy, you can't go wrong with anybody out of this group. No surprise to see a few Denver Broncos in this draft. Here's a chance for the second one to come off the board. Well, that's a good pick, and I like what they're trying to do here. Get players that'll thrive in their system. Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. These are tough decisions here. Offense or defense? Which side has the more pressing need? In today's NFL, you've got to be able to rush the passer. And I think with that pick, they've got themselves a guy who can do just that. And I think that pick comes to the surprise of no one. You had to figure they leaned that way if a player from that team became available. Oh, no matter where you go here, you're going to get a truly great player. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? Boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around.